Hello, welcome to our 30 minutes Pilates workout today. So if you just come onto all fours to begin, start with the fingertips, spreading them nice and wide, keeping the tailbone tucked under. We're going to start with a nice cat stretch just to loosen out your spine. So start with your pelvis, your hips, okay? Just keep them in a neutral position. So you don't want to arch your back too much, you want a nice neutral position. Press your shins into the floor. Press the heel of the hands into the floor. I want you to think about tearing the mat apart with your hands and with your knees. So think about creating space between the hands, between the knees, and pulling the mat apart, pressing the shins into the floor to really feel the tummy muscles switch on. Take a breath in here. Continuing to hold that position, start to tuck your tailbone under. Round your back, belly button ribs, up through your spine. Chin is right up there onto your chest, so completely round your back. Hold it there. Now, release your tailbone. Release one vertebrae at a time. Slide your shoulders away from the ears as you release the spine, and then you look up towards the ceiling as high as you can. And again, start to breathe in, tuck under. Start with your tailbone, your lower back, tucking under, round your back. Belly button ribs, up through spine, chin is onto chest, completely tuck your chin onto your chest. And exhale. Leave the head where it is, but start with your lower back, your pelvis. Slide your shoulders right down your back, away from the ears. And then you try and look up a little bit higher this time, if your neck allows you. And again, let's do two more. So breathing in, tucking under, rounding the back, belly button ribs up through spine, and then using that inhale, exhale to release. Slide the shoulders away from the ears. You look up as high as you can. So this time trying to look up even higher. And again, let's do one more. So breathing in, tucking under, rounding your back, belly button ribs up through spine, chin is on chest. And exhale to release. Lovely stuff. So releasing one vertebrae at a time. Slide your shoulders right down your back. This time looking up as high as you can. So just go to what your neck allows you. And then come into that neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Slide your shoulders away from the ears, so that's important. And then from here, I want you to think about tearing that mat apart. Take a breath in. Exhale, stretch the right arm long. Take another breath in and stretch the left leg long behind you. Try and hold that position, keeping that neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Don't bring this leg up too high. We want to keep it kind of in line with your hip. And then from here, we're going to inhale, touch the right fingertips, the left toes down, and exhale, lifting them up. Inhale, touch down, exhale, lift. 2. Breathe in. 3. Squeezing into that glute nice and tight. 4. Inhale on your way down. Exhale on the way up. 5. Breathe in. 6. Last 2. Inhale. Try and press into the heel of the hand of the standing hand. Last 1. Hold it at the top. Slide the shoulders away from the ears, keeping that tailbone tucked. And return back down. Good work. Coming back up into that neutral. Slide the shoulders away from the ears. Take another breath in. Exhale, left hand long, slide the shoulders away, right leg away from you. Keeping both lifted up off the floor to begin. Inhale as you touch the fingers and the toes down. And exhale as you lift up, keeping that tailbone tucked under. Inhale down, to lift. And again. 3. Inhale down, lightly touching the fingers and the toes down. 4. Again, not worrying about lifting too high. 5. Breathe in. 6. Slide your shoulders away from the ears. 7. One more. Hold it there. Shoulders away, tailbone tucked. And release. Well done. So from here now, we're going to take it into a hip flexor stretch. Just warm up our hips. So bring your right foot in front. Keeping your left knee on the floor behind you. Lift your chest up. Take a breath in and exhale, sink forward into the stretch. So you're trying to pull your front knee, which is your right knee, as far away from your back knee as you can. Press heavy into the heel in front. Okay, Take a breath in. Exhale, interlink your fingers behind your head. Keep your elbows nice and wide. So send your thumbs down the back of the neck. Take a breath in. Exhale, let's turn to the right side. So you're going to open your elbows nice and wide. So we don't want the hands down, we don't want them here, we want them interlinked really tight. Keep an eye on that knee in front. Make sure it's not wandering in. Make sure that it's tracking forward. And then breathe in back to center. And exhale. Back to the other side. Squeezing into your glutes. Keep that knee tracking forward all the time. So press heavy into that heel. Back to center. Let's do one more to the right. If you're tension on that knee on the floor, you need to double your mat over. Or pop a little cushion in there. Inhale back to center. Last time, exhale, twist. And inhale, return. Lovely work. Take that leg behind, just onto the floor, and then do the other leg. So if that felt too much on the knee, you know you need to just double your mat over. Just like a little bit of cushioning. So bring your left foot forward then. Take a breath in and exhale, sink forward into the stretch. Now really squeeze into your glutes. I didn't say this on the other side. Keep the tailbone tucked, sink your ribs, relax your head, neck and shoulders, okay? Take a breath in, exhale, sink into that stretch deeper again. Try and hold this position. Relax your arms down by your sides, press really heavy into the front heel. Interlink your fingers behind your head again, sending the thumbs down the back of the neck. Opening the elbows nice and wide, take a breath in. Can you exhale? Twist to that left side. Keeping the thumbs down the neck, pushing the knee forward. Brilliant. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the other side. You got to open those elbows wide, but make sure that knee tracks forward. Inhale, back to center. Last set. Exhale, you twist. Keep pulling the knees as far away from each other. Inhale, back to center. Last time. Exhale, we twist. Elbows nice and wide. Inhale, back to center. And release the arms. Excellent. Okay. When you're ready, come back onto all fours. If you need to grab a drink at any stage, do. Okay, last one on all fours for the minute. So slide the shoulders away from the ears again, okay? Send the crown of the head long. Neutral pelvis, neutral spine. We tuck the toes under. Now, if this is too much on your wrists at this stage, you just come onto your elbows, okay? So in 3, 2, 1, we're going to hover our knees about 2 inches off our mat. So we're sliding the shoulders away from the ears and we hold it there. So if I was there with you now, I'd barely be able to pop my credit card underneath your knees. Hold for 3, because you've got such a little space between your knees and your mat. 2, 1, and relax. Okay, that was good. So hopefully that felt good. Keeping that tailbone tucked under, keeping those toes tucked under. We're going to move through it now. Take a breath in. Exhale. Hover the knees 2 inches. Hold. Stretch your right leg back to plank. Squeeze into the glutes. Step your left leg back to plank. Squeeze into the glutes. Shoulders away. Make sure your bum isn't up in the air. You're in a full plank. Step your right knee in. Back to that original position. Knee is off the floor. Left knee in. Step back with your left. Left leg to plank. Right leg to plank. Left knee in. Right knee in. One more set. Right leg back to plank. Left leg back to plank. Right knee comes in, hovering 2 inches off the mat. Left knee comes in. One more set. Left leg steps back. If this is too much, just hold a plank. Right leg steps back. Left knee comes in. Right knee comes in. And return. Good work. Opening the knees nice and wide. Sit your bum back down towards the heels. Just take a few seconds there. So just breathe in through your nose and just use the exhale through the mouth. Brilliant. Slowly coming up then, we're going to turn over onto our backs. So if you come onto your back, bring your heels close together for this one. So feet and knees really close together. So there's no space, as we've done in other classes, Today we keep our feet and our knees really close. Eye line looks to ceiling. First thing we're going to do is we're going to tilt our pelvis back. So pretend you've got a marble in your belly button. So you're rolling that marble from your belly button back up towards your chest. And then the marble's here at your chest. Roll it from your chest down through your belly button and towards your pelvic floor. So I hope you can see me there. I'm just tilting my pelvis back and forward. Okay, do a few more like that. Back and forward. On the next one, you got to tilt the pelvis back, and this time I want you to continue peeling your whole spine off the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Okay, hold it at the top, squeeze your glutes, press your arms into the floor, take a big breath in, and roll your spine back down, one vertebrae at a time. If your knees have come together, just bring them closer together. Go again, tilting the pelvis back, rolling that marble back towards your chest. Peel your spine all the way up off your mat. Squeeze your glutes, your bum. Squeeze your bum, take a breath in. And roll your spine back down really slowly, one vertebrae at a time. And again, 3 more. Tilting back, peeling up. Press heavy into the heels. Remember those glutes, fire them at the top. Think about reaching your knees up to the ceiling. Think about tucking your tailbone under at the top. Squeeze your glutes, breathe in. And roll your spine back down. A little bit slower than that one. And again, last 2, tilting back. Peeling up, press heavy into the heels. Take a big breath in. And roll. Slow, 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 slow. Squeeze the inner thighs. Last one then, tilting back, peeling up. Press heavy into the heels. Squeeze your glutes here at the top, okay? What I want you to do is press into your left heel and hover your right leg to tabletop. And then return the right leg down, but you got to keep those hips up. And then left leg to tabletop as you exhale. And then inhale back down. Lift those hips up higher. Go right leg. Brace those tummy muscles all the time. Go left leg. And again, this time go right leg and hold it there. What I want you to do is lift the hips up. Touch your right toes down. Lifting. 8. Right toes down. 7. So you got to keep pressing into that left heel. 6. So it's your right toes down. 5. Keep pressing into that left heel. 4. And again. 3. Brace the core all the time, lifting those hips up. 2. 1 more. 1. Return the foot down, flat, lift the hips up. Hover the left leg up, hold. Inhale, touch down, and up. 1. Brace those abdominal muscles. 2. Inhale, exhale. 3. Can you lift those hips up nice and heavy? 4. Breathe in, breathe out. 5. 6. Pressing into that heel. 2 more. 7. 1 more. 8. Hold it there. Relax the foot down flat. Lift those hips up. Squeeze the inner thighs. And roll your spine back down. So you should really feel those into the lower body. The abdominal muscles, but mainly the lower. Okay, well done. Go again. Tilt your pelvis back. We've got 1 more set at the top, okay? Just a slightly different exercise. So brace the abdominals, squeeze into your glutes. What I want you to do is make sure those feet and legs are really close together. And then lift your hips up higher where you think they are. Go a little bit higher. And then lower the hips 2 inches and lift. We've got 10. Lower, 9, lower, 8. Squeeze the inner thighs. 7, 6, 5. Squeeze the inner thighs. 4, and again 3. Brace the abdominals. 2, 1 more. Hold it at the top. Open, close your knees for 10, 9, 8, 7. Well done. Hips are up. 6. Last 5. Nearly there. 4. Feel those inner thighs kick in. 3. Feel those glutes. 2. 1 more. 1. Keep the knees close together. Lift the hips up and roll your spine back down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Lovely work. Just hug your knees into your chest, take a little break. Just draw a couple of small circles with your knees in one direction and then go back into the other direction. Lovely. Okay, this time let's keep our feet flat to the floor. Let's interlink the fingers behind the head. Can you send your thumbs down the back of your neck? Can you keep your elbows nice and wide? Press heavy into your feet. Your feet are now shoulder width apart. Take a breath in. Exhale as you lift up into flexion. So the thumbs are staying down the back of the neck, and you're sinking your rib cage down as you lift. And inhale to lower. Do a few more like that. So it's exhale, lifting up, and inhale, returning down. And again. 3. Inhale down. Exhale up. 4. Breathe in. Breathe out. 5. Can you do 5 more the same way? Keeping the elbows wide, pressing into the feet. And again. 7. Pressing the hips into the floor as well. 8. Last 2. Keeping your lower back into the ground as much as you can. 9. 1 more. Hold it here for 10. Can you open those elbows nice and wide? Start to float the right leg up like we did earlier in that bridge. So the right leg is going down, this time straight leg, and up for 1. See that left leg? Try not to let that left leg swing. Can you keep that left leg really still? 2. 3. Inhale down, exhale lift. 4. Keeping those elbows wide. 5. Make sure there's no tension in the neck. 6. So inhale as you stretch. Exhale to press. 7. Can you press heavy into your left heel? 8. And your left foot. 9. 1 more. 10. Excellent work. What I want you to do is press your back into the floor and swap legs. Bring the left leg up, flatten the right leg. Inhale down. Exhale lift. 10. Breathe in. Breathe out. 9. Inhale stretch. 8. 7. Keep those elbows nice and wide. 6. And again, last 5. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull in. 4. Keeping those elbows wide. 3. And again. Last 2. 1 more. Finish it strong. Hold. Press your back down just in case it's lifted. Lift both legs up. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. So you reach the right elbow to the left knee. Stretching out that same leg. 2. So whatever leg I'm reaching to, that opposite leg stretches out. 3. 4. Can you keep this control? 5. Opposite elbow across. 6. And again. 7. Try and reach the armpit across. 8. Not just the elbow. 9. 1 more. We've got double time. Can you go a little bit faster for 10? 9. 8. Little break after this. 7. 6. Keep breathing. 5. 4. Lovely technique. 3. Keep reaching that armpit. 2. 1. Back to center and relax. Well done. Okay, so this next one, we're going to reach the arms up to the ceiling. Slide your shoulders away from your ears. Turn your palms towards your thighs. Take a breath in and exhale. Lift your right leg to tabletop. Can you press your back into the ground? Take another breath in and then lift the other leg up. So it's important to keep the tummy muscles switched on and the lower back pressed down, okay? From here, we're going to go into our dead bug, so we're going to relax the shoulders. Today, though, we're going to do same arm, same leg. So we're going to take our right arm back, our right leg forward, okay? And we're going to exhale, pull the 2 back to center. Can you do 7 more? So it's inhale, take the right arm back, the right leg forward. Now we pause for 3, 2, 1, back to center. If that's too much to straighten the leg out, you can go higher with the leg. 2, 1, back to center. Or, I'm going to show you another option. You can touch the toes down. hold it there for 3, 2, 1, back to center. So I'm going to do 4 more of the harder one. So we're going to stretch the arm back, but you know your options, and stretch the leg forward. 3, 2, 1, hold, bring them back to center. 3 to go. Inhale, shoulders relax. Exhale, 2 more. Inhale, take the arm and the leg back and forward. Exhale, back to center. Okay, can you do 1 more? Inhale, back, leg goes forward. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Back to center and relax. If you need to reset the legs, please do. So just drop the legs down, tilt the pelvis back, lift the left leg to tabletop. Take a breath in. Exhale, right leg. Let's go on that left side. Inhale, left arm goes back, left leg goes forward. 2, 1. Exhale, back to center. Remember your easier options. Here's 1. Inhale, leg goes up to the ceiling. Hold it there. 3, 2. Sink those ribs down. 1. Back to center. Here's another option. Inhale, toes to floor. Hold it there. 3. Pressure back down. 2, 1. Back to center. Nice. I'm going to go back to that harder option. Inhale, leg goes straight out in front. Press your lower back down. 2, 1. Back to center. So each time you hold it for 3 seconds. Inhale, back. Hold. 3. Press your back down. 2, 1. Exhale, pull forward. Nearly there. 3 more. Inhale, go back. Holding that lower back down. Pointing the toe. 2, 1. Back to center. 2 more. Inhale, back. Hold it there. Press the back down. 2, 1. Back to center. Well done. Last 2. Inhale, back. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Last one. We're just there. Inhale, back. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. And release the 2 down. Well done. Just go ahead and hug the knees into your chest again. Just take a little stretch. Just draw circles in the ceiling, and then if you go the opposite way. So hopefully you felt those into your abdominals. Brilliant. And just release the feet. If we stretch the arms overhead, stretch the legs long, watch your rib cage here isn't flaring, so your back isn't completely arching up to the ceiling, okay? If it is, you need to bring your arms up here somewhere. So we got to keep our back down, but not imprinted down, just press down. Your ribs aren't popping. Take a breath in. Exhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Bring the legs closer together, point your toes. Take another breath in. Legs are straight, press the heels down. Exhale, tuck your chin onto your chest. Start to peel your spine all the way up and over the legs. And then sit yourself up nice and tall. Okay, if you turn onto your side, so if we come onto our knees, okay, and if you drop, say, I'll do my left, so you're going to do your right hand down with the opposite leg away, okay. And what we're going to do, we're going to keep the hand flat to the floor, directly underneath the shoulders. Hands can go on the hips, and you're just going to start to lift and lower this leg. 2. Keeping the hips in the same position. Exhale, lift. 6. Well done. Exhale, lift. 9. Halfway. Can you go for 10? 9. Shoulders relax away from ears. 8. Head is not down here. 7. 6. Head is up. 5. So body's in one long line. 4. 3. Breathe. 2. Hold it there. Arm comes overhead. Can you crunch for 10? Lovely. 9. Use that exhale. 8. Pulling the knee into the elbow. 7. 6. 5. So use that exhale to pull in. 4. 3. Crunching. 2. 1 more. 1. And release. Hold it here. You can reach the arm overhead, up to ceiling. Little pulses for 10. Nearly there on this side. 9. 8. 7. 6. Breathe. 5. Shoulders relax. 4. 3. Breathe. 2. 1. And release. Well done. Good work. So we're just going to flip over to the other side. So place the hand on the floor. Stretch the opposite leg out. keeping the back toes relaxed, or you can tuck the toes under. It's completely up to you. Doesn't matter which one you do. Hand on hip. Chest is lifted. Crown of the head is long. Let's lift and lower. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. This way a little bit. 4, 5. Keep breathing. 6, 7. You're big time going to feel it onto that lower glute. Halfway. Go for 10. 9. Keep breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep breathing. 4. Use that breath. 3, 2. Hold it there. Arm goes overhead. Let's go for 10. 9, 8. Do what you can. 7. If you want, you can keep lowering and lifting if this is too much. And again, last 3. Breathe. 2. Kicking that leg away. 1 more. Hold it there. Arm goes up. Little pulses for 10. 9. Glute should be on fire. 8, 7, 6. Breathe. 5. Shoulders relax. 4. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Good job. Well done. Turn yourself back around into your plank position then when you're ready. So, nearly there. Got a couple of minutes left. So, slide your shoulders away from the ears again. And what we're going to do, we're going to stretch out our right leg nice and long. Okay, so right leg is straight out behind you. Can you stretch your left arm? Reach it up to the ceiling. Eye line follows that hand. If this is too much on your wrist, come onto your fist or your elbow. And then breathe in. Send that left arm underneath the right, bending into the right elbow. And then exhale, reach that left arm back up to ceiling. Do 4 more. Inhale. Left under right. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Left under right. Exhale. 2 more. Bend that right elbow as you come down. Bending into it, keeping the right toes on the floor behind you. Tucked under. The toes are tucked. Last one. Inhale. Bending into it. Brace the tummy. Exhale. Reach it up to ceiling for 3. Breathe for 2. And return it back down. Come back onto all fours. Just give the arms a little shake if you need it. Stretch the left leg back. Same thing again. Let's reach that right arm up to ceiling. Eye line follows the hand. Inhale, bending the left elbow, reaching that right arm underneath, and then exhale. Right arm up to ceiling. 5. Inhale down, bending the elbow. Exhale up. 4. Sending that arm up to the ceiling as high as you can. 3. Each time reaching up a little bit further. And again. 2. 1 more. Exhale up for 1. Hold it there. 3. Breathe. 2. And release the hand back down. Good job. Last one to finish. Tuck your left toes under. Leave them where they are. Slide your shoulders away from the ears. Stretch your right leg back. Can you squeeze into those glutes? Brace your tummy. Legs are close together. Okay? Strong back, strong core. Lift your right leg up. You don't have to. You can hold a plank. Point your toes. 5. Point your toes back. 4, 3, 2. Drop it down. Left foot comes up or left leg comes up. Point your toes back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Release down. Hold your plank. 5, 4. Squeeze your glutes. Inner thighs. 3, 2. And drop to the knees. Bring your big toes together. Open your knees wide and just sit your bum back in towards your heels. Drop your head down onto your mat and just breathe. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. Brace the core all the time. Reach the hands nice and long down your mat. A little bit further every time down your mat. Last 2 breaths. Think about melting the body onto the mat. Last one. And exhale. Slowly walk the hands back towards you. Tuck your chin onto your chest. And well done. 30 minutes done. Well done. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know how you get on. Thanks.